to another video. My name is Devonna and I am growing. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my five top plants in my home that I feel are the easiest to take care of. I got the idea from one of my followers on Instagram. They asked me, what are my easiest plants here to take care of? So I'm gonna go through briefly about the 5 plants that I feel are the easiest to take care of here in my home. But first, I want to, if you're following me on Instagram, you know that I went to Ginkgo Gardens here in Washington, D.C. and picked out a few plants. This is one of them. This is a Fiddle Leaf Fig. I got it for $19.99, and this is my first Fiddle Leaf Fig, so I don't know, wish us luck. I just saw it and knew that I definitely wanted it. If you see me on Instagram, you see that I saw a Fiddle Leaf Fig. It was taller than me. I have a pink shirt on. It's like my first picture, and the Fiddle Leaf Fig is as tall as I am, but I saw this at Ginkgo Gardens and I definitely had to get it because this is one of the plants that were on my wish list. All right, so first up for one of my easiest plants in my home is, of course, the pothos. This plant is I don't want to say climbing plant. It's not a climbing plant. It's a hanging plant. Okay, so it doesn't need that much light and it doesn't need that much water. I'm lying, it needs a lot of light. So I have this one hanging in my window in my kitchen, and I water it probably once a week still here in the winter, and it's finally getting some hang time. I got this plant at Home Depot. It's really easy to propagate. I'm gonna do a propagation video about how I propagate these. I actually have one over here in some water. All right, I have one here in water. What I do is cut them at the nodes, if that's what you want to call them. Oh, okay, so this one's breaking off, so we're gonna do that now. All right, so if you followed me on any of my social media, be it Facebook or Instagram or here on YouTube, I definitely let you know that I am not a professional. Plants are my hobby, and I just absolutely positively love them, as you can see in my background. All right, so I don't have shears or anything. I have scissors. I just saw that one of my stems were coming off, so I'm going to start to propagate that. Come a little closer. Here it is right here. You see it? It's a little bendy right there. So I'm gonna cut that here. I'm just doing that with scissors. So when you are propagating, you definitely want to do it under the, I want to call it a node. So that's right where this leaf is. So I'm going to cut it there. And now I'm just going to put this in water. So that was perfect. Perfect for the video and perfect for this little guy here. So I'm going to place that in water. I'll put it in this cup right here. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. I'm just gonna put this in water right here in this little glass. So when you're propagating, like I said, you want to do it by, I don't want to cut this plant, but you definitely want to do it under the nodes where the leaf is coming in right here. You have the two, and then you have this little spike right there. You want to do it right under there. All right, so that's how I propagate. And this is one of the ones that I have propagated. and it definitely needs to be planted, but I'm gonna take it out for visual purposes. This one, yes, 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 yes. Again, I'm telling you where to cut right here. And then these are all the stems that are growing from this one. All right, so that is the pothos. One of my pothos, because they're easy, definitely easy to propagate. They're the easiest ones to propagate. So number 2 on my list is my money tree. This one I call Dollar Bill. I name all my plants if you haven't known. But this is a money tree, and they seem to love it here. I have this one in my living room window. I really don't do much to it. I talk to my plants, I definitely do. I call them by their names, I water them. So this is my money tree. So this is number 2 on my money tree. I think I'm going to undo it because it has the braid on the base. I'm thinking about undoing. I haven't done it yet. I've done it to one. I'm gonna show you that one. All right, so here we have Johnny Cash, and this is one of the ones that I took the little plastic thing off of. They just braid them up. They're cute, but I just wanted to see what was gonna happen when this one was free. It's not really doing too much. It's growing nicely, but it's still real regular. This one is also in my living room windowsill. All right, so that was number 2. Let's see, number 3, we have the ZZ plant. This is Sunday. This is my ZZ plant. This one is in the living room against one of my walls. It gets indirect sunlight. This was one of my plants from Home Depot. I got it in one of the big pots, and I just made it into 1, 2, 3, 4 different plants. So this is Sunday. Again, I water her about once a week or once every 10 days. And I'm not lifting Snivy. This is Zeth. This is Zeth. This is the same one. This is from the same family. Here we have a new leaf that's coming up. Oh wait, there's 5 because we have Camille. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Okay. So this is Camille. This one is growing a new leaf. Again, if you're on Instagram, you can see the difference from what I did on the 1st, and today is the 3rd, and it's already growing. So that's this one. This is my ZZ plant. Another super easy one that doesn't need a lot of light, and I water it between 7 and 10. I just want to say business days. All right, so the Dracaena, they have all different kinds. This is Spikes. This is one of my Dracaenas. This is I have a large windowsill, by the way. So this one again is in my windowsill, and it's doing very, very well. Let's see. This one is another Dracaena. It's in my kitchen. It's in my kitchen, away from the window. So this is indirect light. She is doing very, very well. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. My last plant. Oh, we're gonna have to get up for this one. This here is Snivy. This one here is Snivy. This is my snake plant. Again, this one needs minimal water. It needs minimal light. It's also in my kitchen against the wall. This one, I haven't named this yet, but you can see it's getting a new leaf right there. This one actually is in my bathroom. So obviously it doesn't need any light because I don't have any lights in my bathroom, and it still continues to grow. All right, real quick. This is another snake plant. I got this one and this one at Home Depot for $1 in the clearance section. I have no idea what they saw wrong with these plants, but I definitely saw potential in both of these plants. This is another version of a Sansevieria snake plant, and they both are in my kitchen with indirect light. And you can see it's growing new leaves. There's one here, one here, one here. So they're all doing fairly well. So let's move this back. Okay, so just a recap of the 5 easiest plants to grow in my house, or house plants, are ZZ plant, minimal light, minimal water. I have one in my hallway which hardly gets any light. I have 2 mini ones in my bathroom. I don't have a window in my bathroom, so they get no light. So that's the ZZ plant. The pothos, this one definitely does need light. This is, like I said, in my kitchen, hanging in front of my window. I water it once a week, even in the winter. My dracenias are in my living room window. Lots of light. I water them 7-10 days. Snivy over here, I water again 7 to 10 days. It's winter time, so I try not to overwater these plants. This one, same thing, 7 to 10 business days. He's looking kind of sad. I guess it's because it's producing a new one. You know how we get when we have babies and we're producing. But I'm gonna put a little dirt in there and kind of prop this one up. But all right, so that one between 7 to 10 days. My money tree, again, 7 to 10 days. I try not to overwater my plants because it's winter and they're not getting that much sunlight, so they really don't need that much water to produce. Even though, look, do you see that? They do have 2 new leaves coming from the side. I'm doing something right. All right, so lastly, my supervisor told me about Epsom salt. I'm not sure about Epsom salt. I was doing my research about this. She is also a plant lover like myself, and she's starting to put, I want to say 2 teaspoons in her water and spritzing her plants. So I don't know what plants I want to test this on, but I definitely am gonna try it. Her and one of my other coworkers said that Epsom salt definitely helps promote growth and shiny leaves in their plants. So I'm thinking about it. I am going to figure out what plant I'm going to do the Epsom salt test, but I don't know. We definitely will see. Okay, so that's it for today's video. My 5 top houseplants in my home and introducing my new Fiddle Leaf Fig. I haven't figured out a name for it, but I'm gonna come up with something. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, make sure that you leave a comment below. Make sure that you like and you subscribe, and definitely follow me on Instagram at I am growing a green thumb. That's IAM_growing_a green thumb for new plant updates, plant hauls, and just me talking about my plants. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.